Hello and good morning all of you. Today we will start the chapter number 5, that is more KTurtle commands. Okay, so you already read KTurtle in your previous class. So something more about the KTurtle commands you will read here in this chapter. So let's start with the introduction part. So KTurtle, what is KTurtle? So underline all these things. KTurtle is a simple computer language used to draw figures, type text and perform arithmetic calculations. Okay, so KTurtle is like the pen is like a turtle, okay, which draws figures, type text and perform any mathematical calculations, arithmetic calculations. Okay, so KTurtle uses a pen for drawing. So the pen is what? This is the pen is like a turtle. So you have seen in the picture. Now basic KTurtle commands. So here in this book, all the commands are listed. Whatever you studied in your previous class. So these are the very important commands. So study all the commands. All the description of the commands are given here. Okay. Study the commands. Learn the commands properly. In the next page also up to here the font size command it is given. So it is very clearly written. So read it once and learn properly. Now next, what is written here? KTurtle uses 4 operators. This also you know, operators means the mathematical operators plus minus this multiplication and division. Okay, so 4 operators KTurtle uses. Now message and ask. What is message and ask? Message is what? It is a dialog box. Okay, so message and ask commands which help you display a dialog box with a message. Okay, and an input request for a user respectively. So dialog box is what? It is a small pop-up window. So this is a message dialog box. Okay, in computer screen you can see this message dialog box comes. Okay, so it is written hello friend, how are you? So this is a message dialog box which displays any message. For example, how can you run this command? You have to write like this message, this hello friend, how are you? So you have to write like this. So this is the command message. So it pops up a message dialog box containing the message hello friend, how are you? Now next is what? While the command ask. So this is about the ask command. So ask command can be written like this. Ask command is used to give any input. Okay, so this is $sign $in equal to, in means input, $in equal to ask, please enter a number. So in the next page it is given. So how it works, this input dialog box. So in input dialog box, this input you have to give. Input means anything you have to write or give. So please enter a number. So you have to write any number and click on OK. Okay, so this is the input dialog box command which is written like this, ask. Okay, now next we'll see more commands. So what are the more commands? It is containers. What is called container? Okay, this is also important inside question. So whatever I have underlined here, all are inside questions. Containers are used to store a number or text. So in normal language, container means anything which contains. Okay, it is like a box or bottle, anything. A thing which contain other thing or stores other thing, that is a container. So here in KTurtle language, it is used to store a number or text. Okay, so containers that contain numbers are called variables. So containers are of two types, variables and strings. So container that contains only number, that is called a variable, and container that contain text means any letter, word, sentence, that is called a string container. A container name is either a letter of the alphabet, a word, or preceded by character $. Okay, so the name of the container can be a letter or word, and before that letter or word this symbol should be necessary, very necessary. This is the identification of container. So example it is given, suppose this is x is the container, and before that this $sign is given. So it is the identification of container. So in this container number 5 is there, that means it is a variable. Okay, and now you have to print this variable, this container, then you have to give the command print this container, then it will print the 5. Whatever is inside the container it will print on the screen. So 5 is inside the container, it will print 5. Okay, in this way it works. This container, it is a variable. So here it is given, one example is given, this math problem is given, math sum. So in this math sum, here you can see this container A. This container A, this is a variable. This variable's value is 10. Then next variable B value is 20. Now here you want to add this 10 and 20. After adding, the answer should be stored somewhere. Then where it will stored? It will stored again in a new container. The new container name is C. Okay. So after adding, how can you add this? This container A plus container B. It will add 10 plus 20. Then it will stored in a new container, that is C. After adding, it will store or in a container C, and after adding you want to print the result. So you have to write this print command. Then it will print the result like this. Okay, result 10 plus 20 equal to 30. So in this way these variables work. That means this container works. Now here it is written, the print command is used to write on the canvas. Okay, so this print command is used, why? To write on the canvas, to show the any result or anything. So it takes numbers and string as input. You can print numbers and string together using the plus symbol. So this is very important question. So how can you print the numbers and string together? Numbers means you know, and string means any letter or word. So how can you combine these two things, numbers and letters? By the symbol plus. So very important question. Now let's go to the next page. So here some examples are given for practice. Now the next thing is pen up and pen down. So this I will explain in the next video. Okay, be in touch with my video and subscribe my channel so that you can get all the videos on time properly. Okay, so for today, study all these things, new things. Okay, we'll see next video. Thank you.